Joining us, I'm Frances Weller. We've also learned that the National Weather Service has confirmed there were 3 tornado touchdowns in our area last night. One was in the Myrtle Grove area of New Hanover County. This is video of that area. Now, the Weather Service says the tornado started as a waterspout before coming onto land near Tidal Walk Drive. A second tornado was confirmed for the St. James area. The Weather Service says it formed near Highway 211. Now, this damaged the roof of Four Paws Veterinary Hospital and ripped an AC unit off the top of another building. Another tornado was confirmed to have touched down near Clarendon Plantation Road in Brunswick County. That's off of River Road. All of these were tornadoes the National Weather Service sent out alerts to tell us about. Gabe Ross was on the air with us last night tracking these tornadoes. Gabe, it was an eventful night for all of us, and now all of those tornadoes have been confirmed.
Yeah, that it was, Fran, and no surprise, honestly, looking at the rotation signatures that these storms were producing. Want to start you off with some additional details about those reports from the National Weather Service. An EF1 tornado near Myrtle Grove with winds up to 100 miles per hour. It had a track about 1.5 miles long. Trees damage. We've seen the video of that damage coming into our newsroom with our crews out in the field and also through See It, Snap It, Send It. The tornado in near Clarendon Plantation Road actually had winds a little stronger, up to 110 miles an hour, but it was out in a very wooded area. So yes, some trees damaged, but no structures, no other injuries reported with that. And in St. James, this particular tornado that caused the damage to the veterinary hospital was an EF0, so it had winds up to about 80 miles per hour. It's a very short path, about 1/3 of a mile rounding up here. Obviously, the building damage, something to be concerned with there.